destroyed accordingly.
Hey yo, blogger beef. What you gonna do, huh? So man, I go on Twitter and I see Ace, aka Aceito, aka Dedication TV, and Frozenberg Raw, Frozy, shooting back and forth at each other. And the reason was actually ironic, right? Matter of fact, let me rewind. Earlier yesterday, I peeped Battle Factz when he was doing a live, and the man was intent on either debunking or approving, whichever he was attempting to do. He was trying to do something concerning Hitman Holler's little bro show out, and whether or not the man was broke, whether or not the man was trying to borrow money from OMP. Now, when I seen that, I didn't understand that. I couldn't understand that. Why that little piece of information was really enough for a whole title, a whole live stream, fam. My personal opinion, I did 100% feel that he was corny for that, because I'm sure there were other topics more relevant than that. I know doing this content thing, it get a little scarce sometimes, and you really got to put you creative to the test. But that right there, that looked like pure desperation to me. Let me know if I'm tripping. So I go on Twitter after the fact, and I see Ace and Frozenberg Raw shooting back and forth. They had a little brief butting of the heads, huh? So Ace, he did not bite his tongue, and he let it be known how he felt about Battle Factz during the live I was just referring to, over the show out and OMP thing. Now this is what Ace said. Battle Factz is so corny, nigga trying to bait the media and bloggers to report a story about Hitman's brother asking to borrow money from OMP, shaking my head. We don't give a cornball. That's what he said. And here come Frozenberg, right? He responds and he says, I don't think he was referring to you when he said bloggers. First thing, it's like, why would Frozenberg jump out the window on behalf of Factz to come at that man unless they got some type of history I don't know about? It really sounded like he had a little bit of hostility for that man. Because when he says, I don't think he was referring to you when he said bloggers, he's downplaying the man's content, downplaying the man's status, basically saying you a little nigga, nobody was talking to you. Honestly, I hate when these dudes who got just a few more numbers than others, in the algorithm a little more than other people, I hate when they like to play that little game right there. Because when there's any sort of friction, that's the first thing they go to, fam. Make it seem like because you don't reach a certain number quota that you shouldn't have an opinion, that you shouldn't speak. Ace responds to Froze, I peeped how you were cheerleading in the comments. Hope you have that same energy with Hitman in the spaces. Frozenberg say, and I peep how you be sucking D every day on the timeline. Laughing my ass off, do be eating every day, talking about energy. You check my energy. Ace fires back. He says, hey, I saw you had some slick shit to say. Well, let me say this. You the one that be, I don't like that word at all. I don't like putting those two words together. But pillow talking and backstabbing people to get nowhere, you fat albino piece of, whoa. Ain't you the same lame ass nigga that said we canceling caps into spaces and then turned around and jumped on his live? Shaking my head, corny ass nigga. That's what Ace said. Frozenberg ended up saying, we're not beefing. Get off my stick, bro. I feel like niggas think I can't fight or something. Aceito drops a joint on his YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can check it out. And he addresses Froze and Battle Factz. And he goes in a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. Like I say, for me personally, Battle Factz going so hard, I just didn't see a reason for that. Like, I know anything is content, especially in battle rap. But what was really the gain out of that? Just to keep it 100, there was always something about Battle Factz that I could never really put my finger on. I'm talking, you know, besides the situation, the controversy that everybody already know about. Personally, I could never watch too much of homie. I just feel like there's more to him than what meets the eye. You understand? As far as Frozenberg, I ain't got no issue with him. I ain't got no issue with you, Froze. But I gotta keep it 100. It's just a complete turn off when dudes stay mentioning, sucking D or D sucking. That be the first thing grown ass men with kids, girlfriends, and wives. That's the first thing they go to. It just sounds emotional. You know what I mean? It just sounds ignorant. And I heard Ace say, we'll have a conversation about that should we come across each other. And understand this, I ain't no shape, no form, no way, no how trying to stick up for Dedication TV. That's a grown ass man right there. But I will say, I think it's corny when fools get a little piece of that algorithm and all of a sudden they talking like they Mr. Beast or some damn body. And these fools been around easy too long. I'm saying though, y'all let me know. Was Battle Factz looking crazy for diving into that show out on piece situation? Like, what was the purpose of it? Do you agree with Ace when he say, listen, dog, you look crazy. Ain't nobody talking about that. Nobody care about that. Whose side y'all leaning on? And I want to say this too, right? Y'all dudes who got a little bit more status, a little bit more popularity, notoriety, maybe you in the algorithm a little more than other folks. Y'all cut that out, man. Having some numbers never determines if a man can speak his piece or not. That's always been a thing these bloggers always been trying to push, right? That don't mean a damn thing. Whether 500,000 views, 500 views, or 5 views, I'm definitely gonna always pop my shit. And that's what I respect about Ace and multiple other bloggers. They're gonna do their thing. They're gonna talk their stuff. Never let a fool tell you, oh, you don't have a voice because you don't get enough numbers. Nigga, thoughts, comments, opinions, realest one, Mr. Slide accordingly.